Good afternoon, bemendita.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Okay, can you tell me about yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Bemendita delarosa, 41 years old. I have two kids, one son and one daughter.
Okay, I have a few questions for you to answer, so let's start.
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you want to work as a maid?
Because of financially, ma'am.
Why you choose Malaysia when there is a lot of other country?
Because I heard Malaysia and the people's good.
How are you qualified for this job as a maid?
I will do my best, ma'am, and I do well my job.
May I know what your educational level is?
I'm high school undergraduate, ma'am.
What was your recent working experience?
Sewing, ma'am.
Have you worked abroad before?
Yes, ma'am.
Which country?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia for how many months?
It was 5 months ago.
Okay. Do you have experience of taking care of babies?
Um, I have experience only on my kids.
Okay. How about assisting elderly?
No, ma'am.
Are you willing to learn?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any other special skills?
For now, nothing, ma'am.
Okay. Are you willing to work with a family where the mother-in-law or any relatives stay together?
Yes, ma'am.
Currently, are you still working now?
Yes, ma'am.
Working as a?
Sower, bug sower.
Okay. Bag sewer. Do you know how to cook, Bemendita?
Yes, ma'am.
What sort of food can you cook?
Filipino Chinese food
Okay,
and Malaysian.
are you aware that you will have to do washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
From all the house chores that I have mentioned to you, which do you like most?
Yes, ma'am.
From all the house chores that I mentioned to you, like washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking, which do you like most?
All, ma'am.
You have mentioned that you know how to cook Chinese food.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you give one example of that?
Kung Pao chicken, ma'am.
Okay. If
Chow mein
ever
noodles.
you will be selected to work here in Malaysia, who will take care of your children?
My mother, ma'am.
You are not allowed to use handphone during working hours.
It's okay.
You are only allowed to use handphone after you finish all the works and when going to bed. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You are strictly needed to surrender the handphone to your employer in the morning and your employer will return back to you once you're going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
If ever your employer finds out that you're abusing of using your handphone and it's affected your work performance, your employer will confiscate your handphone.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you agree to the rules and regulation for the handphone?
Yes, ma'am.
How many years is the contract as you agreed and understands?
2 years, ma'am.
Can you describe for me your attitude?
Um, I'm smiling person and
How about your working attitude, Bemendita?
I'm quickly responding, ma'am.
Are you a hardworking?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because we need a worker which is a hardworking, which can do all the works here. How can you
Yes, ma'am.
assure to us that you will work hard in Malaysia?
I do my best, ma'am.
Okay, can you promise not to use the house telephone without the permission of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to put on makeup but to dress properly while work?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to invite friends and relatives without the consent of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to ask for advance salary from your employer under any circumstances?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you really understand of the rules and regulation of the agency?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you pay any placement fee for you to come to Malaysia to work as a maid?
I don't think so, ma'am.
Do you pay any placement fee for you to come to Malaysia to work as a maid?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any history of sickness, breast cancer, or any other illness?
No.
Do you suffer from any skin diseases, allergies, or physical defects?
No, ma'am.
Have you suffered from any serious illness?
No, ma'am.
Do you smoke?
No.
Have you undergone any operation before?
No, ma'am.
Are you medically fit or are you fit to work?
I'm fit to work.
Are you in any medication right now?
Um,
Are you in any medication right now?
no, no.
Are you allergic with any food?
No.
Are you prepared to work for the employer of different races?
Yes.
Are you prepared to eat the type of food taken or given by your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you afraid alone in the house?
No.
Are you afraid of dogs or other pets?
Yes.
Are you afraid of dogs or other pets?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of pets?
Dog.
How about pets?
It's okay, ma'am. No.
So you are scared of dogs only.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise to work according to instruction from your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any family members working in Malaysia?
No.
Okay, we have finished our question section. Let's proceed for case study. I have a case study for you, bemendita, and I want you to respond truthfully. Upon
Yes,
arrival
ma'am.
in Malaysia within 6 months only, one of your family members passed away. What will you do?
I will ask permission to my employer if they will agree. If not, maybe I will sending money just for the expenses of my family.
Okay, if in case your employer is watching you right now, what do you want to tell them?
I want to meet them soon and working with them
Okay, anything else you want to tell to your employer why they need to hire you?
because I'm good worker
Okay,
and
tell
kind
us about
person.
yourself again, Bemendita.
I'm Bemendita de la Rosa. I'm 41 years old and I have two kids.
And why do you want to work in Malaysia as domestic helper?
I work to Malaysia because I need financially.
Okay, thank you very much, Bemendita. We will update to your agency if there is an employer selection, yeah?
Thank
Okay,
you very
thank
much.
you.
Thank you.